What's up, guys? Disclosure Artist here. Today's going to be a little bit of a walk and talk as I disclose to you how the story is continuing to unfold for me. As some of you may know from my videos that I've been putting out for the last year, it's been about a year since I first started. So interestingly enough, I'm just now celebrating, I guess, if you want to call it a celebration, 1 year of me now publicly speaking about my experiences, the things that have happened to me, and the things that I believe. So that's pretty cool. I guess some of the things I've been doing have gotten some of the attention of people inside the community to the point where they wanted to interview me, and I did that, and it went very well. It was pretty cool. It was like my official welcoming into the ufology community. I made some new friends, and it was really cool. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. I wanted to comment on how when I went into the woods, put on my Light Warrior jumpsuit, and chose the busiest trail to walk around to get people's attention, to show off something that I saw, something that was so bizarre. I don't know if it was human or ET. I'm going to touch more on that in my next interview. They said that they wanted to do 3 to 5 interviews, more interviews with me after the first interview, so I'm assuming it went pretty well. But it was interesting as I was changing into my outfit, because I walk into the woods looking, normal street clothes like I'm wearing now. But then once I'm in there, I find a very secluded area that I can quickly get it on because it's just a one piece. And as I was doing so, I shot my video, and then when I was packing up, there's like a big kind of like embankment that goes down to like a stream. It's very well shaded, and there's a big log of a fallen tree that kind of like walls it off from the rest of the trail. As I ran up the hill to jump over that log, kind of hightail it out of the woods because it was getting dark. I've been watching a lot of David Paulides lately, and I didn't want to be in the woods any later than I had to be that particular day. Anyway, on my way out, I see 2 people crouching behind the log, spying on me. And who knows how long they were there? Who knows if they're filming me with their phones? Get some nice shots of me in my underwear, but it's definitely catching people's attention, and not just people, because if you guys have been watching my videos, you know my stance on orbs and shooting stars, how they're intelligently controlled. They're not just space debris, just burning up in the atmosphere. They're totally responsive to consciousness, and I know this because not only my previous experiences, but as soon as I got home from shooting this Light Warrior jumpsuit video, I went out on my balcony and I looked in the sky, and it wasn't like I stood there contemplating. It was like I got up abruptly for some reason. It's always like you don't know what really got you up to walk out there. It's like, oh, I need some air right now or something. Your brain just does it, and you just walk out there. As soon as I set one foot on the patio, I could see a shooting star, just, or a white orb jettison through the atmosphere all the way to the left. From so it went up, like that's kind of really interesting. And yeah, that's just kind of, this has happened twice in the last couple of weeks. I'll tell you a little bit more. Back to the interview, they were asking me off the bat, after all the introductions, about Bigfoot, and I gave my opinions about that being. You guys can catch all that information in the interview. They asked me about some current events, which I can't go into detail about because the video will be flagged, taken down, shadow banned, blocked, deleted, etc. instantly. So I'm not going to elaborate on those. They asked me, I'm just going to give the long and short of it, about my childhood experiences, which I've documented in my videos. A lot of the things that have happened to me you can find in the first 10 videos that I ever made. I've also mentioned that. About my meditation practices as well. We discussed my Freemason connection, and perhaps a follow-up interview with regards to an alleged reptilian hybrid contact that I may be introduced to. They then followed up with audience questions who were asking me questions directly over the radio, or the podcast rather. It was really, really cool. They're asking me about the hybrid program and my star family and my thoughts on that subject. And again, you can catch all of those thoughts and elaboration in the interview. The really neat thing is that after I did this 2-hour interview, as soon as I got home, same exact thing happened. And this is like at least a month after the Light Warrior jumpsuit video and that orb. I'm not gonna call them shooting stars anymore. Well, anyway, after I did this interview, this 2-hour interview about ufology, I made my official debut into the ufology community. I drive 10 miles to get home. As soon as I open the balcony, I set foot on it and I look into the sky. Before I can even focus my eyes fully, there is another white orb to the right this time. Literally just signifying that what I did was on the right path. I could read into it all I want, but it's just the timing of these sightings are always lining up with something I'm doing in the physical 3D matrix on the surface. So, just want to give you guys a little update on what's been going on with me since the interview. And I've been doing a lot of camping lately, and I'm going to continue to do that as the season unfolds. And yeah, I'm going to try to weave some of those experiences into my future adventures. Alright, that's all for now, guys. Take care.